Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. From Kurukshetra's field of fate, where armies arise and fall, the Bhagavad Gita's timeless truth brings strength and hope to all. This is chapter 2, where Krishna speaks, dispelling grief and fear, adapted from Gita as it is, will Prabhupada disappear.
Krishna's holy name to light across both land and sea, to guide us through our darkest night and set our spirits free. So listen close, let wisdom flow from Krishna's voice to all, in words by Srila Prabhupada responding to the call.
Compassion fills Arjuna's heart, his spirit doused in sorrow. His eyes run full with tears of grief and fears about tomorrow. Thus Krishna Madhusudana, a gentle voice began to lift the spirit of his friend, this noble warrior man.
A century person Bhagavan with love addressed his soul. Oh Arjuna, how could this doubt invade your soul's pure goal? These thoughts do not become you, almighty warrior brave. Such weakness leads not to the heights, but drags you to the grave.
O son of Krita, cast aside this faint and trembling heart. Rise up, this weakness does not fit your noble warrior's part. Stand tall, no chastise our foes, and wipe away your tears, and face the field with steady mind without a hint of fear. Arjuna then in anguish spoke, O Krishna, killer Madhu, how could I raise my bow in war to harm the noble few? For Bhishma and for Drona, hear my elders unadvised. Better to live on begged downs and see them meet demise.
Whether we fall or rise this day, it matters not to me. Forgiving such as these brings grief, not joy of victory. The sons of Dhritarashtra stand here upon this plain, but who been slain and could not bear this kingdom on in vain. Confused in mind with to speak, I turn to you alone. I am your student Krishna, and your disciple prone. Please tell me, Lord, what path to tread with wisdom pure and bright. For in this cloud of sorrow here I cannot see the light.
I cannot find a way to end this sadness nor this woe, though kingdoms vast or godly wealth to me you would bestow. With silent heart he lowered arms and cast aside his bow, and fell to silence waiting there while grief consumed him so.
Krishna's holy name to light across both land and sea, to guide us through our darkest night and set our spirits free. So listen close, let wisdom flow from Krishna's voice to all, in words by Srila Prabhupada responding to the call.
And Krishna, smiling calm and wise, in view of friend and foe, began to teach the ancient truth that all the wise should know. He spoke, you speak as if you're wise, yet grief for what shall pass. True wisdom knows no death, nor birth, nor body's brittle glass. Never was there a time, my friend, when I did not exist. Nor you, nor all these kings here, no time circle does persist. The soul is ever moving on from childhood, youth, and age, and when the body dies, it lives in wisdom's unseen stage.
O son of Kunji, happiness and sorrow rise and fall. Like winter's chill and summer's deep, they touch the senses all. They come and go like passing waves, do not be bound by pain. For he who learns to steady mind, true peace will then attain.
The seers of truth know well, dear friend, that spirit cannot cease. While matter falls and fades away, the soul knows endless peace. The soul that beds the body now is infinite and whole. This truth, dear Arjuna, now here no weapon harms the soul. Material forms may die and fall, yet spirit shall endure. So fight, so warrior, fear no harm, the soul is always pure. He who thinks he kills the soul or fears that he shall die does not yet know the truth within no seas of spirit's eye.
For never born nor ever slain, the soul lives on and on. His unborn pride will never firm when body's strength is gone. Oh, Papa, knowing this great truth, you need not grieve or fear. For soul takes form as common change when bodies disappear.
The soul is never burned by fire nor drenched by water's might. Unbreakable, eternal soul, untouched by wind or light. Invisible beyond our grasp, be a constant, calm and whole. Thus knowing this, do not lament the body but the soul. If you believe the soul is born and dies with every age, still though I shew no grief and not now no sorrow in this stage. For birth must end in certain death, as death in birth begins. So in this life perform your task and free yourself from sins.
The song that shines only aims at light to prosper land and sea, to guide us through our darkest night and set our spirits free. So listen close, let wisdom flow from Krishna's voice to all. Immersed by Srila Prabhupada, instruction to the dawn.
Created beings rise unseen and live a time revealed, returning back from whence they came, the mystery is sealed. Some see the soul as marvelous, while others cannot tell. Though hearing words they do not grasp the spirit's mystic spell. But through his Son behold the truth, he who within resides is eternal, free from death, the soul here defies. So rise and know your duty now, Kshatriya, bold and strong, to fight this war of righteousness, this is where you belong.
The world of blessed is the chance for Kshatriyas like you, to fight a just and noble war with bodies back with you. If you avoid this sacred task, you need not grieve or fire. This honor will become to you like shadows into the fire.
The bravest of the brave shall think you fled the field in fear. Your enemies will mock you loud and call you coward here. What fate is worse than hearing scorn from every foe and friend? O Kunti's son, the shameful fate is not how you should end. No fight without concern for gain or loss or joy or woe. Perform your duty in this field and you will sinless go. These are the truths of Sankhya's path, but yoga now I'll teach. So rise above all fruits of work and let your actions reach. With yoga there's no loss nor fear, a little gain is vast. The smallest progress shields the soul with blessings everlast. Those on this path have single aim, resolute, firm and true, while worldly men attached to wealth have purposes askew. Though Arjuna rise past the loads of pleasing worldly lore, forget the false allure of fame and seek the Veda's core. Your right lies in the work you do, but not in what it keeps. So do your duty free from pain as sacred knowledge keeps.
In such a state of selfless peace, your mind will be at ease, and yoga's strength will guard your soul from shifting lights and pleas. Thus knowing of the soul's great truth that work without a claim, release all fruits and join the wise in Krishna's holy name.
Who is free from false desires, who knows the higher taste, can end the cycle of rebirths and see the divine's face. With senses still, with mind controlled and spirit firmly steeled, one can attain the boundless peace that God himself revealed. O Arjuna, he who is won in loss and gain our fight and rest, will find that in this state of calm the soul is truly blessed. Thus I have taught the timeless path to peace beyond the fray. Now let these words of truth resound as lights upon your way. Give our precious holy names to life us both land and sea, to guide us through our darkest night and set our spirits free. So listen close, let wisdom flow from Krishna's voice to all, in words by Srila Prabhupada responding to the call. Then Arjuna asked with humble voice of Krishna wise and kind, what signs mark one whose mind is virgin loves beyond their kind? How does he speak? What is his way? How does he sit or walk? How does he live in peace each day, free from life's endless fall?
The blessed Lord replied to him, O Partha, know it well. A man who finds his joy with pain and self alone as well. He's freed from all the varied wants, desires of fleeting kind. Content with it, he's truly fixed and steady, peaceful mind.
Where threefold mysteries cloud his life, he stands undisturbed still, nor rises high with joy attained, nor bends to sorrow's will. With heart detached without a fear, unshaken free from rage, such a man of steady thought is known to be a sage. When one can draw his senses back, his tortoise guards his limbs, and rest content from outward pull, in knowledge truly swims. And though the taste for sense remains, his higher taste is pure, for self-controlled he truly fixes his mind and soul secure. But not dear Arjuna, the mind is pulled by senses wild. They drag even the steady soul like rivers undefiled. The one who holds his senses firm, his thoughts fixed upon me, is known as steady in his mind and rooted calm and free. For his senses pull one's mind too far, attachment grows within, and from that grasping lust is born the doorway into sin. Then lust gives rise to anger's blaze, from anger comes deceit, then memory and judgment fail, it tends falls in defeat. But one who walks in wisdom's light and knows mind are secure, he rises free from attachment's grip, his thoughts remain secure. For him the mysteries of this world are shadows that dissolve, for steady in his peaceful mind all troubles he absolves. Lord Krishna's holy names to light across both land and sea, to guide us through our darkest night and set our spirits free. So listen close, let wisdom flow from Krishna's voice to all, in words by Srila Prabhupada responding to the call. Soul not fixed in higher truth, nor calm in inner peace, cannot control his wandering mind, nor let its struggle cease. Without a calm, collected mind, what hope can happiness bring? And how can peace be known to one who's driven by such things? As we can sweep a boat from shore and cast it far away, the senses, when not held in check, drag mind from truth astray. But he who brings his senses home from objects, draws them near, is firm within his steady mind and has no cause to fear. For what is night for all mankind is day for him who sees, while others wake he calmly rests in pure reflective ease. As rivers join the ocean, vast desires flow within, yet he remains untouched, unmoved, in peace his soul does win. A man who's free from selfish wants no urge to claim our own, whose casts aside false egos, wake knows peace within alone. That is the way of holy life, of godly sacred bliss. One who attains this state of truth knows peace in death's abyss.
Ought to know this wisdom well, let go of petty binds. A soul who finds true peace within is free from troubled minds. And at the final hour of life his heart's calm and content. He enters realms beyond this world where Guru's joy is spent.
Krishna's holy name delight across both land and sea, to guide us through our darkest night and set our spirits free. So listen close, let wisdom flow from Krishna's voice to all, in words by Srila Prabhupada responding to the call.